So here we are at the final stop of the Manchester United pre-season tour, brought to you by the fantastic people at Wash and Go. So for Thailand and Australia, we showed once again why there ain't no advertisement like a United Stand advertisement, because a United Stand advertisement don't stop. One for your S Club 7 fans out there. And today, once again, I find myself linking an obscure country to a beautiful bottle of green shampoo. So here we go. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is an ex-Manchester United player and manager from Norway. Oslo is a city in Norway who have recently sent text messages out to their residents to say that Lake... Geez, that's a long word. Matt, just pop a picture up on screen of the lake, please. Cheers, Matt. The lake is apparently way too low and the residents have been asked to take shorter showers in order to save water. Wash and Go helps you shower faster. Therefore, everyone in Norway should go and buy Wash and Go. P.S. I'm not saying that Wash and Go will by any means solve global warming, but what I am saying is it will help you shower faster and make you smell nicer. So if you do want to be the fastest showering person in the world, head down to the link in the description and grab yourself a bottle of Wash and Go today.
Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stands. I'm Mark Goldbridge and this is your Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid watch along. Football starts today really, doesn't it? We've got the Community Shield, which I'm covering on That's Football later on. We've got the return of the Championship. We've also got Manchester United's doubleheader this weekend. Obviously, it's the return of Ronaldo tomorrow, but today it's two debutants. It's Eriksen and Lisandro Martinez. Will they start? I'm interested and excited to see where Eriksen features. I'm hoping he's not going to come on and replace Bruno. That, to me, would not be that logical as to why we bought this player. I think hopefully he's going to dislodge McTominay and play with Fred, but we'll see if that happens or not. We are sponsored by Wash and Go on this pre-season. You could see it coming a mile off. My frustration is with this transfer window. We are going to start against Brighton and probably Brentford and maybe even Liverpool with McTominay and Fred. And I'm sorry, I said it at the start of last season. I'll say it again. I love to get proved wrong, but if we are going to pick them as our midfield, we won't make top four. It's as simple as that. Hopefully we will get De Jong in. I still believe that we will. But the fact that we're still going into football matches with those two as a midfield too, I don't see it. I just don't see it working at all. I'm actually a little bit surprised that Donny's not starting. I thought Donny played well. I thought McTominay was utter shit in the game before against Palace. I thought Donny played quite well against Villa, especially. Both Lisandro Martinez and Eriksen are here. Oh, stake at the back. Martial just got to square it. Oh, he's put it over the bar. Great chance for Martial. And the speed he got away with there. He wants a penalty. And I think on FIFA, he probably would get it. The defender makes a mistake. It's just look at the pure pace of Martial here. The centre-backs can't get anywhere near him. Should score there. Should score there. I just think we're not controlling the midfield again. It's the same old story. Just can't get control of that midfield. And I include Bruno in that. I think he'd want better than this. Oh, God, McTominay's put his collar up. No, don't do that. Don't put your bloody collar up. Oh, you're trying to get... It's like Maguire wearing pink boots. He's got to score a worldie now. He's got his collar up. Scott Cantona. Eric McTominay. Bruno losing the ball a lot. Yeah, I think Bruno's not been very good. How many failed passes has Bruno made? Shooting from silly areas there. I mean, fucking hell, Rashford. I mean, that's just ridiculous, that shot. Have you seen where he's had a shot from there? I mean, the takedown in the build-up was fantastic. Lovely touch by Rashford. Nice link up with Bruno, but the shot is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. And this is the thing, isn't it? I think this has been the trouble with this half. Fred makes a brilliant tackle in the penalty box, then runs into a tackle and loses it. Rashford takes a lovely touch and then shoots from some stupid area. Bruno makes a good run and then gives the ball away. It's old habits die hard at the moment. That consistency of ball movement is just not there. Decision making, I suppose. Bruno's having a stinker, says Josh. That is half time. So let me just have a bit of a stretch here and we'll go through the half. A few things that jumped out at me. Slow Sports News says, I'm loving the passion on the field. Just don't need to get caught 1-0 down and typical Atletico time wasting, says Slow Sports News. Malacia absolutely has to start ahead of Shaw, said somebody in the chat there. I think it's a difficult game to judge Man United on, actually, because I think, we'll get the stats on screen in a minute and we'll analyse that, of course. But somebody's saying Sella, Langer, Martial's been bad, Bruno's a liability, we're lacking Sancho, says SK. I certainly think we'd be a better team if we had Sancho in it. I think we have missed Sancho, really, because Rashford's not Sancho. So I think we've lost that creativity in the front three. Bruno's been pretty poor. I think Fred's been busy, but neither Fred or McTominay have really got hold of that midfield the way you would want it to, which is obviously why he wants De Jong. Maguire and Lindelof have been tidy, but they've not really been tested that many times. I think De Gea's been tidy as well. A couple of times he's been really quick off his line. That ball in behind Maguire where he tackled the forward was very good. Deleu's been very, very quiet. Malacia has had more of the ball when you could have played for an hour against Falcao. And again, Bruno goes for the shot from, what is that from Bruno? He's just shot from a free kick, miles out. Well, he's kept that in, has he? He's going to walk into this team, isn't he? You can see already Eriksen's going to walk straight into this team. We've been crying out for an Eriksen for years, says Robert. I actually prefer this midfield, where you play a midfield three and you don't play two defensive ones. The problem with McTominay and Fred is that they both have to just sit there together in a two, and it makes you very deep. When I always would like a midfield one with two either side. And if you look at that midfield now, you've got Fred playing deeper, and then you've got Donny and Eriksen either side of him. And the triangle becomes like that instead of becoming... So bottom of the triangle's McFred and Bruno. So the triangle's like that. This one, you flip the triangle and you have Fred, and then you've got Donny and Eriksen there. And it's Eriksen on the corner. Oh, how have you missed that? Bloody hell. Maguire. How has he missed that? How has he missed that? Oh, my God. How has he missed that? Oh, my God. How has he missed it? Jesus Christ. How has Maguire missed that? Oh. It's a free header, central, on the edge of the 6-yard box. Right on his head. No one near him. He just can't direct headers. He can't. He just... You know what Maguire needs to do? He needs to get a big brick wall in his garden and draw circles in them, and then get their ball and have a number in each circle, right? 1, 2, 3, and then someone throws the ball at him and they go 3, and he heads it into the 3, into the 1. That's all he needs to do. Like, if he practiced his positioning on his headers, he'd score 6 or 7 a season. He's really good at winning headers. He just can't direct. 15 minutes to go. I'd like us to get the win here, because there is something to be said about Arsenal smashing Sevilla. And I think a lot of that's to do with confidence, chemistry, and also the fact that the fitness levels of the Spanish clubs and the Premier League clubs is very different, because we're all the English clubs are getting ready for next weekend. Spanish clubs have got another week before their season starts. 2 weeks, actually. Finally, someone who can take corners, says Paul. Well, Eriksen and Malacia have both been quite good on corners. I've got to say, I think that Malacia's corners are better as well. Yeah, mine's still doing the same thing when I go to it. Fred and McTominay. But I think at the moment, I would agree with Joshua. We're just not ready. We're not ready for the start of the season. And doesn't mean we can't have a good start to the season, but this team is going to have to evolve. Crypto says, maybe even Liverpool. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. No keeper saving that. João Felix, what a hit. Absolute rocketed it into the bottom corner. You can't argue with it. It's a fantastic finish from a fantastic player. And it's probably going to win the game. I think Fred gets caught in possession. Deleuze doesn't close him down, and there's nothing De Gea's going to do here. Yeah, no keeper saving that. Fred caught in possession. Deleuze, not very good defensively there. And it's a goal. Has Fred been sent off? Yeah. Fred the red. Second yellow card. It's a blatant, there's absolutely no argument. There's a blatant yellow. He could have even got a red. He kicks out, that's a yellow, and then he follows in and accidentally, I think, stamps on him. But it's definitely a second yellow. He kicks out. It's a, what can you say? I can't defend it. He's on a yellow card and he kicks the bloody player. What can you do? What can you say?